This is probably one of the most bizarre things I've seen. How is there a book published on Amazon 24 hours before it actually happened and gives a complete detailed analysis from beginning to end of what happened to him? I am so confused. Let me show you what I'm talking about, as if you can't see it on the screen already, but yeah, check this out.
Events like Charlie Kirk's assassination, that you will get a lot of misinformation and a lot of disinformation out there. Many people want to attract attention, attract clicks, maybe make a quick buck, like in this case. But in general, you have to be very careful. And I've mentioned that there are so crazy conspiracy theories out there.
I want you to pay attention right here. September 9th. I have a book on Amazon. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm not here to promote it or try to sell anything. I said that to say this. I know the process. When you upload a book, a PDF file, to Amazon, it takes 72 hours for them to basically review it and then process it, and then it goes live. From my experience, it takes pretty much all 72 hours. In some cases, it actually takes a little bit longer. So if this was actually published on September 9th, that means that the upload process started on September 6th. How was this book? And it even says right here, book overview on September 10th, 2025, September 9th, the campus, Utah Valley University, through detailed reporting, first-hand testimonies, and careful analysis, Charlie Kirk and the Utah Valley University shooting explores the event from every angle, the chaos on campus, the courageous first responders, and the experiences of those directly affected. Beyond the incident itself, it's very small, it's hard for me to read, examines the broader societal implications, including political polarization, the rise of the campus activism, and the national... How is this possible?
Push for the assassination of Charlie Kirk, or people posting this AI enhanced pictures that lead to nowhere because they only tamper with the evidence that the FBI is sharing with us. We also have, individuals who wanted to make a quick buck, in this case with books on Amazon. And this is a book that people were asking me, what is going on here? The shooting of Charlie Kirk, and how is a book released so quick on a topic that doesn't have even 36 hours? And by the way, the strangest thing of this is that the publication date on Amazon is September 9, 2025, one day, the day before Charlie Kirk was shot.
How is that possible?
So how does this work? Well, it is, people are saying that, again, a lot of confusion, people saying that this had been...
Yeah, this right here. Derek Johnson. Can't take this off my phone. I have 3 #1 best-selling books, self-published on Amazon. It takes 72 hours to review. Each takes the full 72 hours. I concur. September 9th equals the date button was published. September 9th, date the button was pushed to publish. I explain all the whys on a podcast I was on today. As soon as I receive the link, okay. How is this possible?
Plans from the start, this is some kind of crazy ass conspiracy that some people already knew about what was going to happen. But the issue is that some of the descriptions, like you go to chapter 6, Kirk's condition, in the immediate aftermath of the shooting, Charlie Kirk was rushed to a nerve trauma center in RM. Eyewitness recalled the urgency of paramedics working at the scene. There's a lot of details in here, both the shooting itself and the
Look at this. Doctors later confirmed that Kirk had been struck in the neck. How can you know that before it happens? The injury was serious but not immediately fatal. Though the location of the wound raised fears of long-term damage to his vocal cords, airway, or spinal column. Medical teams acted quickly to control bleeding, prevent infection, and maintain his breathing for several hours after the shooting. Little concrete information was released to the public, leaving supporters and distractors alike glued to view broadcasts and social media for updates. That is chillingly accurate. Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative activist and close ally of President Donald Trump, was fatally shot Thursday while speaking at Utah Valley University. I just did a search on DuckDuckGo, and it gave me a link, like the actual link. Yeah, who is Anastasia J. Casey? That's in the video, that was the name of the person who did it. There it is. Anastasia J. Casey. This is a screenshot of it. It has a 1 star. It has 5 reviews and has a 1 star, so somehow people bought it. How is this possible? Screenshots of a book titled The Shooting of Charlie Kirk, a comprehensive account of the Utah University attack, the aftermath of America's response, credited to an author named Anastasia J. Casey. The book appeared to have a listed publication date of September 9th, 1 day before the shooting. How? So let's click on here and see where that takes us. Let's click on this. Well, same thing. But the link itself, this is where it takes you. So obviously it's been taken down. But I'm just curious how... I am so confused. I think there's more going on here than we're being led to believe. Why did they announce that they had the shooter for over an hour? That means nothing was done. They didn't do a perimeter. They didn't start searching. A conspiracy theorist or someone who just looks at this from a rational point of view can be led to believe that that was a ruse to give the real killer or shooter time to escape. I can't prove that. I don't know that that's true, but that's what I think based on the evidence that I've seen. Very strange things going on. Very strange indeed. What do we make from this? I don't know. One thing's for sure. This is bigger than we think it is. And as of recording of this video, 10:21 a.m. on September 12th, apparently they have the guy in custody. I guess a family member who was a pastor convinced him to go to a U.S. Marshal and turn himself in. Is that true? I don't know. There's been so many misleading things going on with this case that we're all just kind of up in the air wondering what is going on. Well, that's all I have for right now. Thank you for joining.